Question of the day comes in from my new micro coaching program over at reddeltaproject.com, essentially asking the question, how strong can you reasonably expect to get through isometric training? For example, could you achieve or maintain the strength for a 405 bench press or like powerlifting numbers from using little more than just something like a simple nylon strap? Well, like many things in fitness, the answer is kind of nuanced and complicated, because the simple answer is absolutely, because all you need for a viable method to make you stronger or maintain strength is adjustable progressive resistance, and isometrics has theoretically an infinite amount of progressive resistance, just because the more force you put into the strap or the Isomax or whatever you're using, the more resistance you're going to have. And it's also extremely low on the technical challenges. And for a lot of people who find that things like stability, coordination, being able to engage the muscles properly, synergy, all those sorts of things can actually hold you back if you don't develop those skills. And because isometrics offers so much resistance and it's so low on the technical requirements, many people find that they can achieve much higher levels of strength in the muscle, aka the generation of muscle tension, than they could with any form of dynamic training. But it's the inclusion of those other qualities that's also important if we're not so much talking about the strength of the muscle itself, but the strength of the movement or the exercise. In other words, are we talking about the strength of how much tension you have in the muscle or the application of your strength in a specific way? For example, like if you're judging how strong you are by how much you can bench press, then yes, you can definitely make the muscle itself stronger, but the bench press requires much more than just how much tension is in the muscle. It requires that coordination and the stability and the synergy and all those other things. So you could do isometrics exclusively and get much stronger, but it's not going to get you exactly the optimal amount of applicable strength for the specificity of the bench press. And that's why not only will you be able to get strong with isometrics, but if you have a particular application in mind of, I need to be as strong as possible for the bench press or the one-arm pull-ups or whatever, we still need that dynamic exercise. Just in the same way that I can get really strong at bench press, but still suck at throwing punches unless I actually go and train in the martial arts or be a boxer. So yes, isometrics is very effective for making that muscle stronger. And of course, there's all sorts of other little nuanced things like lifestyle, diet, sleep, all those things that also play a role, of course. But when it comes to making a muscle stronger, isometrics, very effective. But when it comes to applicable strength for being strong in something specific, make sure you're still getting that exact exercise for the functional carryover. If you want to learn more, check out my book, Overcoming Isometrics, as well as the Overcoming Isometrics playlist here, as well as the new micro coaching segment over on reddeltaproject.com. All those resources are down below in the description. Thank you so much for watching. Be fit and live free.